could be the greatest American actor since Brando.
You know that, I know that, we all know that, and all I do is act on that.
He's definitely one of the busiest.
You talking to me?
And yes, we're talking to you. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Robert De Niro moments.
The only way to truly kill it is to love it a little.
How much you got, Charlie? I'm gonna pay him next week. I'm gonna pay you. No. You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
Number 10, the intimidating De Niro and Friends. Less is more, and great actors know it. That's never more evident than when De Niro shares the screen with his fellow famous thespians.
Bermuda.
In The Score, De Niro teams up with fellow Vito Corleone actor Marlon Brando, and the result is a quiet storm of brilliant improvised moments.
How about this? 4 big ones in your hand, $4 million in your mitt.
4 million?
More than you ever even dreamed of, more than we ever did together.
4 million. What are you into?
Even earlier, De Niro and Al Pacino finally met face-to-face for coffee and some ad-libbed insights into their cat-and-mouse relationship.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
Number 9, Rise and Shine with Robert.
My name is Leonard Laurel. It has been explained to me that I have been away for quite some time.
In 1990's Awakenings, De Niro plays a man who has been roused from a decades-long stupor and who's anxious to make the most of his new chance at life.
People have forgotten what life is all about. They've forgotten what it is to be alive.
Tragically, uncontrollable spasms appear, indicating that he will soon return to his catatonic state.
How are you?
Never better.
Watch the scene in which he overcomes the spasms long enough for a farewell dance with his newfound love, and it will break your heart. Number 8, This Silver is Golden.
Hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be quiet.
Shut up. You already did enough.
The Academy awarded J. Law the Oscar, but De Niro almost stole Silver Linings Playbook away from stars Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, and this segment shows why.
Maybe I didn't spend enough time with you growing up. I spent too much time with your brother.
The legendary actor clearly connects with the subject matter on a significant level. In a largely improvised scene, De Niro, as Cooper's father, hints at all the love, regret, shame, and longing that is part and parcel of every father-son relationship.
I wish you'd watch these games with me. So we could talk and we could get into things.
Number 7, Sideshow Bob De Niro. Cape Fear was so good, even The Simpsons stole from it. The movie taught us some good rules. Don't play hide and seek with Robert De Niro, especially when you've hired guys to pound him. And especially when he's playing a psychopath.
Counselor! Come out wherever you are.
Other tips for when De Niro's in psycho mode? Check all over and under your car. Don't take any leisurely river cruises. And keep plenty of lighter fluid handy. Number 6, a De Niro you can't refuse. De Niro tore up the screen in The Godfather Part 2 and won a well-deserved Oscar as a man taking the first steps on the road to becoming a criminal kingpin. Here, De Niro and his partners are small-timers who have been shaken down by a local mobster. De Niro doesn't like that.
Lasciati fare a me. I take everything.
The lesson? Don't mess with De Niro. Ever. Number 5, Robert the Robin Hood.
You might know who we are. We know who you are. Understand?
Gangsters play by their own rules, at least until they're behind bars. In Goodfellas, De Niro's a criminal who teaches a valuable life lesson early on to a young hood in training.
Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
In Casino, he doles out some more wisdom as the owner of the titular establishment.
There are 3 ways of doing things around here. The right way, the wrong way, and the way that I do it.
And make sure it's understood that the man who owns the slots calls the shots.
An equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
You know how long that's going to take?
I don't care how long it takes. Put an equal amount in each muffin.
Number 4, Father knows best, you wimp.
Will you stop making fun of me for being a nurse?
Could you at least try maybe to consider another profession?
In 2000's Meet the Parents, De Niro plays Jack, the potential father-in-law from hell who takes an instant dislike to Ben Stiller, an unfortunately named nurse who dares to desire his daughter.
Is your name Gaylord Fokker, yes or no?
Yes.
Things don't get better when Stiller talks about how he milked a mother cat to save a tiny baby cat.
I went in and just simply...
It's like he's begging Jack to diss him.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
The urn, by the way, contains the ashes of Jack's dead mother.
Love you, Mom.
Let's see what happens.
Oh!
Jinxie, no! Oh, my God.
Number 3, Guns and Robert. The Best Picture-winning The Deer Hunter never flinches from portraying the brutality and savagery of war. It also boasts one of De Niro's most unforgettable screen moments, the classic scene in which he and Christopher Walken are forced as prisoners to play Russian roulette by their gleefully sadistic captors. Don't try this at home, kids.
It's gonna be all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nicky. I do 3 bullets. 3.
Number 2, Don't Box Me In. Violence is integral to boxing, but it spills out of the ring and into the life of De Niro's Jake LaMotta in the knockout classic Raging Bull.
You f***ed my wife.
What?
You f***ed my wife.
How could you ask me a question like that? How could you ask me? I'm your brother.
The character's anger, fury, and frustration are barely kept in check at the best of times, but when he suspects that his wife cheated with his brother, it all pours out in a tidal wave of vengeance that helped earn De Niro an Oscar.
My wife,
Number 1, make sure to tip this driver.
From now on, it'll be total organization. Every muscle must be tight.
If there's one moment that stands out more than any other in De Niro's career, it's this. As Travis Bickle in Taxi Driver, De Niro practices how he might act in a tense confrontation.
You talking to me?
The simple improvised dialogue is now often quoted, but it's De Niro's delivery that gives it the impact.
Well, I'm the only one here.
Bickle's going off the rails and sees violence as the only way to connect with others, and De Niro gets it all right. Do you agree with our list?
You're very good, you.
No.
You are very good.
What do you think are Robert De Niro's best moments? For more top 10s about your favorite actors, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
That's entertainment.